Thank you so much for all your support. Much appreciation. Please, if you are watching this and you have not yet subscribed, please kindly subscribe to the channel. You will be helping me to build the channel. It is free. Thank you. Today we are briefly in Uganda. You recall in one of the videos I reported on Lieutenant General Peter Elwelu. This guy is straight-talking, charismatic and hilarious at the same time. He talks in parliament like he is in the barracks. Yes, there is no filter whatsoever. Just a quick background to this chap. He is reported to have joined the Ugandan military in 1987. He first attended the Tanzania Military Academy in Monduli. Following that, he was posted to the military installation at Kabamba. In 1995, he was transferred to the Gaddafi military barracks at Jinja at the Cadet Officer School. He served as a commander within the UPDF when it invaded Zaire and overthrew Mobutu Sese Seko alongside the Rwandan military. He returned to Uganda in 1999 and was deployed to the northern region to fight Joseph Kony and his guerrilla lord's resistance army. During that tour, he survived being shot at the back. He did a lot more missions, which I am not going to bore you with. In November 2016, in his capacity as a 2nd Division commander, Elwelu commanded the UPDF troops that overran the palace in Kasese. At least 153 people were deleted, including children, during the clashes. I hope you get my drift about the chap. Peter Elwelu is currently serving the districts of Tasso and Karamoja. As you will soon hear on the video, he is inviting everyone who is hungry to go to him. One cannot have an empty tummy, he says. Take a listen, please.
You also have elders. Don't abuse our elders. Don't demonize them all the time. You make us annoyed. You make us very annoyed, by the way. Well, don't demonize. You have your father, you have your friend. Nobody demonizes them. Please, leave us up. We don't abuse them. Leave us up. Leave our elders. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also rise to support the motion on the floor. And I want to say that on behalf of UPDF members of Parliament, I want to pass our heartfelt condolences to the family of Simon Peter. He's gone. Now, to Simon Peter Lepel Jr., your guardian is no more. Now you are the father of that family. You need to be strong because you will live and you will take care of that family. For me, I'll be having an office in Moroto and Soroti. These people should not die hungry. Come to my office. So long as I live, they will not die what? Stomach. The stomach is number one. So long as I live, they will eat. Are you getting me? Come to my office. Now, I wanted to say, somebody said Karamoja. Karamoja will rise and take over this world. Let me tell you this, honorable members. Karamoja will rise, and don't just see, we know where Karamoja started from. We know where Karamoja is. And I want to assure you that Karamoja will rise and people will wonder what exactly happened. Some people from some road will not make Karamoja develop, but Karamoja will develop. The people of Karamoja will develop themselves. We have everything to develop. I want to assure you, everything is there. You need to sort out your own problems, including sorcery. Now, thirdly, you see, when Samuel was old, the children of Israel asked him that now you are old, we want somebody young. When Samuel was there, Israel was okay. Peace. Then she said, no, now you are old, now we can get us somebody. Samuel cried, but God told him that, don't cry. They have not rejected you. They have rejected me. You do what they want. But tell them this. What happened? What happened? Israel from that day, they received the curse. Up to today, Israel is nowhere. Every time war, fighting. Somebody should bring us a curse. Don't bring us curse. We respect our elders and wish them all they have done their part. And we give them. Please, keep our elders. You also have elders. Don't abuse our elders. Don't demonize them all the time. You make us annoyed. You make us very annoyed, by the way. Well, don't demonize. You have your father, you have your friend. Nobody demonizes them. Please, leave us up. We don't abuse them. Leave us up. Leave our elders. To my brother, Simon. I don't know where you are now, but I can only pray that to the Father in heaven to forgive you whatever you could have done wrong in this world, because in this world we are all sinners. There is no saint. We are all sinners. Please remember one thing only, what he did. If we could remember only one thing that Simon Peter did, and forgive him and give him rest. Rest forever. I submit.
I thought this was a special sitting where you can allow us to relax a bit. But anyway, we are grieving. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you and our colleagues. When we heard about the information filtered through the night about this unfortunate incident, the first call was to the Speaker of Parliament. And colleagues, I want to thank our Right Honorable Madam Speaker for responding to us as colleague members of Parliament. She was able to wake up in the middle of the night, get in touch with the Air Plus Funeral Services, together with the Captain Mime Kula, and the late was were able to get the body from Uganda, get it treated, and being brought to Mulago. Mr. Speaker, we want to thank the Speaker and your office for that response. Number two, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the Central Executive Committee and the President himself for being in touch throughout this terrible time and quickly saying now at this level of Central Executive Committee that it should be accorded an official burial. Mr. Speaker and colleagues, I want to correct a write-up of my brother, Honorable Seungu. Most of you know Tirenyi Road from that corner called Bukona. Honorable Alepere was knocked at around 1 a.m. on a straight road. Before where he was knocked, there are humps, and he was coming from Bale, coming to Kampala, just 6.3 kilometers before joining the Uganda Toro Highway. The road is so straight, and the way it was knocked, it was not head-on collision. Up to now, the car which is available in the Uganda police, the front is intact. It seems to me, because the car, even if there had been even a knock on the side, and if it was a moving car in motion, it would have overturned. It seems to me that Honorable Arepel had foreseen a trailer coming, and he moved on the side of the road, but the oncoming trailer, we imagine it is a trailer, because the knock on the east door, because it was the one driving, the tire marks are on the side of the door up to today. That trailer, whatever car it is, it was very big, because for a V8, for a tire to reach at your window level, and the tire marks on the side of the car bear the paint of blue and yellow. The car did not overturn, it knocked him on the side and he died on the spot. So, please, Honorable Sembo, tell your leader of opposition to correct this thing. It's right up. It's not true. Mr. Speaker, we are mourning, but it is now 72 hours, honorable colleagues. 72 hours, and we have not received the report of the whereabouts of the truck, the killer truck. Up to now, no, we have been told that it is unknown. And it seems to me it's going to happen like what happened to Okabe. We want to hear, Mr. Speaker, from government. How far is the Ministry of Internal Affairs, as far as the police, CID, gone with investigation to apprehend the killer truck? In the circumstances that even at the entrance to Tirinyawe, there is a camera. There are cameras at the entrance, at that corner. There are cameras along that road. How come up this moment the people of Karamoja have not been told the whereabouts of the killer truck? Number two, Mr. Speaker, please we need that statement from government. For a level of a member of the Central Executive Committee, up to now, we don't even know whether there is a specialized unit of police that is following up this truck. We have not got any information. At least we members of Parliament, the Chairman, Karamoja Parliamentary Group and the family, we have not got any information. As a region, as a family, as a country, of the killer truck. And the more it takes, you will give people room to say all kinds of noise, to start suspicious talk. Please give us quickly the report on this thing. Get from the cameras, whichever camera is working, to get us the report. Mr. Speaker, number two. Alepere, Karamoja has lost a voice. When Alepre joined campus in 96, or even before that in 1994, actually after finishing Morota High School, he didn't have anybody to pay school fees. And we want to thank the people of Tanzania Academy here, Luero. They were no big team. And when he went there, he performed very well and joined Makerere. When he finished Makerere, some of the things which are not there is that he joined the cadet course. He actually was in Jinja, Cadet Officer. At some point, he decided to come out and pursue active politics. He was not chased. Alepere was a person, as a counselor. He preferred dialogue. He would put you through logically, maybe because of his background of being philosophy and political science and philosophy. He would always want to develop consensus. And he did a lot in the region. When we were in this parliament, he was a secretary publicity for Karamoja Parliamentary Group, when I was a secretary, and Honorable Pereira was the chair. We did a lot here, and Sam Lokeris was also the chair. How would Alepere be remembered? Now he's here, my brother. How would he like this country to remember him? Alepere was passionate about integrity. He was passionate about changing Karamoja. When he finished Makerere together with a few colleagues of his friends, they formed what we call Forum for the Advancement and Transformation of Karamoja. Security told them, please go down on that. Are you trying to secede or what? They talked them down. Recently, he formed the Karamoja Professional Association, which has been active, Mr. Speaker. They came to you on the issue of KDA, that don't remove KDA, and you have a write-up on what his ideas about why KDA should not be lifted from the law books. His passion was to transform Karamoja. He has participated, as the Prime Minister said, the recent action where he was in Morocco was to negotiate for land, which he succeeded for a cement factory. As we talk now, even the documents which are in police in Uganda are documents that was being to be signed. He had negotiated for 400 acres for a new cement factory. 500 acres. And the documents are here. He had...
Thank you.
The community in Karamoja...
That's when I will conclude.
Yeah, the community in Karamoja had signed those documents. And he was determined that as we are young people, every time we work together with him, we must ourselves transform Karamoja. We must work to change Karamoja. We must benefit from the minerals, the 50 commercial minerals there, and change the region. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, I want to pray to the gallant NRM party. Alepero was passionate about his children. Even 2 weeks ago, we were discussing how his son, sitting there from SETA, would join my children who are in the States to study engineering, wants to do engineering. He wanted to take most of his children for further studies. If there is anything we could do for that family, remember he's an orphan, his wife is also an orphan. They join hands together to work for those children. If there was anything at all we could do, is to see to it that his children get education. His children get education. Colleagues, even if we are able to get 200,000 per person, it will never go to waste.